Hey peeps, welcome back to Satisfactory, Gamer Drag here, and we've managed to get our Caterium sorted out. Let's just hop down here and you will see that we take no damage. And that is because since the last episode, when we did research for the Blade Runners, I have made a pair and put them on, which allows us to run faster, jump higher and fall further without taking damage, which is all rather excellent and will speed everything up. You know, we can even jump sometimes over containers, leap onto mountains and not worry too much about damage from higher distances. Okay. Next bit of research we wanted to do under Caterium was we have researched the zipline. Okay, we need to check that out as well. I want to get an inflated pocket dimension, and I also want to get these power poles going in a moment, and the AI limiters, because I want the smart splitters quickly, because what we're going to do is I've been trying to work out how to get the quartz here, and I've been debating whether to build a second station, truck station, or whether to use the same one and then split the stuff coming in, but we need the smart splitters for that. Okay, stop running around like a lunatic and let's do something. What we're going to do is progress to the next level. And we're going to get steel going. I said we were going to get steel going, but okay, I've jumped too far. It's slightly uncontrollable. Here, we need steel to make steel pipe to get the Mark II miners. And I'm going to do this without setting up the steel factory. I'm going to do it manually because I don't want to then get this milestone and then have to undo everything so we can get the Mark II miner. So I'm going to start with that. We'll then move on to this, and that will really up our game and let things get going. So we have, for steel, we need iron ore and coal, and this factory here has now done its job for us and isn't really needed anymore, so it's time this comes down. But I am going to just use this platform as a temporary setup, just to get our initial, oh there we are, there's our research done, just to get our initial foundry going, just so we can get enough steel to make 200 or things that we need. Okay, so this is going to take, it doesn't really matter which one it goes in. And as for coal, I am literally going to put it in from a container. So I'm just going to build a container here and feed coal into here. To do that, I need to go and get some coal. But I'll just run over here. We have plenty of coal over here. I'll just grab as much as I can from this truck stop. It's not this one, it's this one. This is where it's all being stored. Okay, there goes our trucks. They seem to be working alright. That, since I deleted it and rebuilt it, hasn't been a problem. Okay, I've filled up the coal and I'm just going to go and dump that over here. And that will get our steel production going quickly. Perfect. Probably need to put power into here. And then on the outside we'll need a constructor to convert the steel into, initially, steel pipe. And that can go into a storage container here until we get things set up properly. So hopefully we'll see some steel pipe coming out of here very quickly, especially now we've put electricity in it. And there it comes. Okay, so I'm just going to let that build up until we have enough steel pipe. 200. I can easily grab some more cable. Yeah, so more cable and more pipe. How many is this producing a minute? 20 a minute. Okay, that won't take long. How many is that taking in? 30. And this is pumping out 45. Okay, that's fine. We'll let that go. It's a temporary setup. I'll be back once that is done. Whoop. We'll go. These blade runners are very good, but they're completely not controllable. I need more wire. Let's take 4 of those. I've got some on me anyway. And go and see what our next level of research is in the man. Oh, we wanted also to build. Oh, that's that. We also wanted to build a zipline thing. How do we make that? Is that even made in here? Zipline, there it is. So we need a xenozapper. And zipline. Excellent. Presumably that goes in our hands. I have no idea how we use this. I know you use it on power cables. Let's go and see if we can find a power cable to use it on. Okay, you've got to keep it held. Okay, that's going to take some getting used to. Can we get up there with it? Let's take a run up. Yes, we can. Got stuck on the belt, but it's going to take a bit of practice to get used to it. But it does work. And that will be a quick way of getting down from places, at least, you know. I think that drop there, even with the boots on, might injure us. Does this one? That does as well. Okay, so even that's a bit too steep. So the xenozapper would be, no, the zip line. Oop. If I can get back up here, would be a good way of getting down here. Okay, that's slightly buggy, and it doesn't like landing on conveyors. Okay, good to know. Let's go check out the MAM then and see what that last bit of research gave us. That's the pocket dimension sorted.
Pocket dimension has been inflated.
Let's get the new cable. And we can get this because we've got copper lying around. I'll go and grab that. and then we'll be good to go. Okay, so we have our new power poles, and I'm just starting the research for the AI limiters, which is very quick. And that takes us to high-speed
New recipe
connectors.
unlocked.
That's going to require plastic, when we're away off plastic yet. And there's Mark III power pole as well. And switches. Okay, that's good. Let's see what we've got in terms of new stuff then. Power pole, 7 power lines. Yeah, excellent. And I think that's it, isn't it? Okay, so just having a look what other types we've got. Let's go and see how many these we've got. Perfect. And we can now go and upgrade our next milestone. Oh no, we can't. We're short of some rotors. We've got rotors nearby though, I'm sure we have in here. Perfect. Take a couple of hundred of those. And go. Yes.
Milestone reached. Logistics can be improved with a larger storage container, enhanced conveyor belt efficiency, as well as the ability to store excess power for later use. An additional project part can now be constructed. Further progress to the next phase is now possible.
Excellent. So we've got that going. And let's just see what that project part is going to take. That's going to take stator and cable, and that's going to take steel pipe and cable. So steel pipe, steel is definitely the way we've got to go now, no question of it. But we have a Mark II miner, which means everything can be upgraded. So a Mark II miner basically will double the output of all our ores. Problem is, at this stage, we can't do anything with that doubling because we can't move it. What we do need to do is get this logistics going. So we need another 100. This is going to be the next milestone for sure. Didn't Ada just say that we had new storage containers? But yet they're here. Okay. Mark III transports up to 270 resources per minute. I mean, that's a lot more than 120. So we're going to take that next, and I'm going to do the same thing before we start building our next factory. We've got the pipe for that. What we need now is just to switch this to the steel beam, which is a little bit slower to produce, but as soon as we've got that, we'll do the upgrade. Hello. And get, yeah, we need 200 of those, so as soon as we've got that, we'll be good. Have we got any coal? No, we've run out of coal. I'll go and get more. Okay folks, we have all the stuff we need for this upgrade. Let's get that done, and then we can start really playing this game. Logistics Mark III. Oh,
Milestone reached.
yes.
Logistics can be improved with a larger storage container and enhanced conveyor belt efficiency.
Okay, so what have we got? We have Mark III lifts and conveyors, stackable pipelines, Mark II foundry, we already had that. Let's just go through everything that's new. Power storage, storage capacity 1 hour. Okay. Industrial storage container, 48 slots. That's double what we had before. That's awesome. And over here in the awesome shop, if I can get round to it, we should have some new stuff as well. Okay, that's where the lighting control panel is. Lights. Oh, lights. Yes. Okay, so we've got lighting. We have steel framed windows. That's what we really need. 4. Okay. And steel materials now. Not too worried about steel materials, to be honest, at this stage. AI limiters. Almost worth getting those just to get some of the research done, but we'll build them. Okay. I definitely want to... How many? We've got 7 tickets. Definitely want to get this lot. Because that will make our factory building a lot neater as well. Okay, got that. Put the tickets back in there for now. We need to get back on to producing tickets. We have... No, not what I'm looking for. Power. Yeah. Again, they take 7. And the power poles take quick wire instead of normal wire. And double the cost of everything else, but that's fine. We should have plenty of that now. So now we can really concentrate on our steel production, and I'm going to do that and create a proper steel factory now. So let's just go and grab some quick wire from here. We've got plenty of this stuff now. Okay. And again, we can increase this production. We can increase this production now, actually. We can double that. Because we've got... Let's have a think about this. Yeah, because the only thing that was blocking us before was the conveyor on the outside. Because this was making 60 a minute, and we couldn't deal with more than 2. Now we can double this. So let's do that, because that won't take very long at all. Oh, I need reinforced plate. Okay, we've got that somewhere down here, I think. And we'll be able to double that, of course, as well, and increase that speed. But let's just do one at a time. 1, 2. We need to place another one of those. And one here, that's right. Need to get rid of this at this point. We do need to increase the speed the Caterium comes over here, though. Yeah. So, Mark II cable coming into here. And into there. Here comes the next batch. Okay. Configure them to make quick wire and quick wire. Coming out of the machine, we then need to merge them. there and there. Why is that not lining up? So we've got 60 coming out here. In fact, we've got 60 coming out of all of these. That I'm going to need to redraw, pretty sure. Okay, we need a Mark II coming that way. And then we need a Mark III, but of course, oh, we have got enough, okay. And then this needs to be a Mark III. And this needs to be a Mark III. And let's just check these are pumping stuff out. No power, nope. Okay, so we need to grab a power pole. And in fact, can we upgrade our power pole? I think we can. Currently building Mark II. Is that upgradable or not? It is. It is upgradable, right. And we can just plug those two into there. Cable coming out of one, cable coming out of the other. And then we just need to upgrade the stuff below us. Ooh, okay, big drop. Here, so that needs to become a Mark III. And that needs to become a Mark III, as does that. All the way over here. That Mark III, that Mark III, that Mark III, that Mark III. That Mark III. And then we're going to need to go up and upgrade the top bit. Mark III. Excellent, and now we should see the stuff coming in significantly quicker. Excellent. I like it. Right, okay, so that is our Caterium sorted out. Now we can zoom over here. Oh dear, nearly missed. We can double the output of this lot soon. But for now, I just want to get over to here and see about building our first steel factory. So we've got 2 nodes. I think we're just going to pull out the stuff and build it over there somewhere. What's up there? Hang on, I'm going to have a look around and see where we're going to build this factory. Well folks, I think I'm going to build the steel factory up here. The problem is I don't have a chainsaw anymore because that's stuck in a cave over there somewhere. So I'm going to have to go and get a chainsaw, and what we'll do is we'll take the output of the 2 nodes there, bring them up here, and somehow get our coal over here. What's that? Oh, that's our copper something. No, that's our cable, that's right, that's our cable factory. Yeah, so I think steel can go here. I'll just go and grab a new chainsaw. I'm trying to build our Mark II miners here, but I realise I need encased industrial beam, which we've not made, and the only way to make that is in an assembler. So I've built a temporary assembler where I've fed in the required beams and concrete to get our encased industrial concrete beams out, and now I can build our miners. So that's something that we're going to have to manufacture as well, but again, not worried too much about that yet. I just need another 10 in order to be able to make what I need. I've run out of concrete, so I'll go and get some concrete. We will make up the final ones of those. I also need to pick up a few more steel pipe, but essentially this is now done. We have our 3 foundries which will output 45 ingots per minute once we put coal in there as well, of course. And then we have constructors, one constructor that's going to output 20 steel pipes, and 2 constructors that have both been reduced to just output target of 10 a minute. So between them they will output 20. So we'll have 20 of pipe and 20 of beam being produced here, which we can then pipe back to our storage facilities. But yeah, we need some more concrete, so I'll go and get that and then we'll carry on. Well peeps, we're here, finally all set up. If this truck delivers, our choke point now is we're not getting enough coal, but we will deal with that soon. So he should drop off some fuel. Oh, dropped nothing off. Oh, what's going on here? Alright, bug fixing. Okay, so I've run a conveyor belt all the way over here, and that will get rid of this ladder just so I can get up there. That will have to do and be our pretend truck for now until we find a better solution. I've run it Mark 2 belts as far as I could, and then Mark 1 belts the rest of the way. That'll have to do until we have enough plates, steel plates, to make the Mark 3 belts, which we'll be able to do, and I'll probably get that done before the next episode. I'll just leave this run for a bit to produce. So once we see the coal going in, which will be any second now, we will be able to follow this production line. So we have 3 foundries that are producing very inefficiently at the moment, because we're only getting 60 coming in. 60 divided by 3 is only 20 each per minute, so they're all going to be working at 50% productivity, but they will work. Is this even coming in at all? Probably not. They are producing. Oops, wrong one. And then we have constructors. One that is making pipe, and 2 that are producing the steel beams, and this is what we need to manufacture our Mark 3 belts. From here they are being collated and brought over here. We will improve this and turn this into a fancy bridge at some point, and they're taken up to the top. Can I reach? Yes, I can. And then over here to another bridge that will need some updating to make it less janky. Through our ceiling network all the way over to the other side and up into the storage containers. Now you'll notice this one here is lower than the others, and that's because of an experimentation that I'm doing at the moment. If we come up to the top where we have those walls, we have this Z fighting going on, and it doesn't look good. So what I've done is I've lowered this one down by 1, and that prevents it sticking through and this happening. So I'm thinking I'm going to do that for all of them, but I'll do that off camera at some point. It's not, yeah, you see, this is, yeah, it doesn't look too hot. It's not vital. So that's it. We've finally got our steel sorted out. Oh, yeah, that's something else. That truck there, it's not there. What do I mean? I'll show you what I mean if I can get down. This truck doesn't exist. I can't interact with. There's a node there. It thinks it's a node. I wonder if I delete that node, then it's going to delete the path for the vehicle. So I'm not entirely sure what to do about that at the moment. This is the vehicle that is on the Caterium route, which I have just stopped because at the moment there's no point in it running backwards and forwards because we're not using anything. But this doesn't exist. Yeah, maybe after a server restart or a reboot or something, it might be gone. Otherwise, it's going to have to stay there for a while, which is slightly irritating. But there we go. That's one of these little bugs that we've got, and it is there for sure. Our coal truck, apart from the fact it has just disappeared into nowhere, is the only truck that seems to be surviving and doing stuff. Oh gosh, there it is. Why is there two of them now? Is that another phantom one? I think it might be. Great. Okay, so I've got phantom trucks developing everywhere. This hasn't even got a node to edit. Oh, you have there. I wonder if that's where they were when the server disconnected or rebooted or something like that. Whatever, they're going to have to stay for a minute and we'll have to figure it out. Seems I'm not using this other one, I will just delete the node and let's see if it gets rid of the truck. Because technically the node belongs to this over here, and we can always load it in again. Delete the node. Yeah, that didn't work. But it'd be interesting to see if next time the truck is there or not. Okay folks, well that's it for now. We've got our steel sorted out. We have our temporarily sorted out. We'll have to do a lot more work on that and increase the productivity of it. I missed. You can't get the bottom of this, you've got to sort of jump on the top of it. Okay. But we should have now pipe and the beam coming in. In fact, I will take that beam and go and extend as much of the network as I can to Mark III belts right now. So while I do that folks, take care and we'll see you next time in Satisfactory. Thanks for watching. Bye now.